What's up, comic fans? And it is time for that new comic book day haul and review, plus the pickups for the week. And we're gonna get into it right after this!
Spartans! What is your profession?
Welcome back. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, go ahead and throw me a thumbs up and comment down below. Let's get into this week's books. First off, I found a place selling books for 50 cents a pop. Just thousands of books, 50 cents. I think they're just trying to liquidate everything. So I'm gonna do 50 cent haul videos. They'll be coming out. But I figured I'd just show you some of the Spider-Man goodness I picked out. These are just very, they're just good condition. Very excited. These are nowhere near the best books I picked out, but these are Spider-Man books, and I love Spider-Man, so I figured I'd share the Spider-Man books with you. So here we have The Amazing Spider-Man Learning to Crawl 1.1. This was, part of a new Dan Slott run. Origin stories. So I got 1.2. So these are just Spider-Man origin stories written. And then we got The Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vow. This is a different universe. This is volume 2. This is issue 1 of volume 2. And here we have the first cover appearances, right, of Annie Parker and Spinneret, who's Mary Jane. She has the suit that gives her Spider-Man abilities, lets her tap into Spider-Man's abilities. So that's the first cover of all that stuff. Then we got issue 2. Issue 2 is the first time that Spinneret uses her name, or she calls herself Spinneret, MJ, and it's her origin story. Then we just got some other dope Ryan Stegman covers. So here we go. Got that Spider Family with the X-Men. And we got that Venom Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vow. So those aren't even key issues. Those were just dope covers. Decided to pick those up. All right, let's get into the rest of this week's books. Or next week's books, because I actually got an Iron Fist #1 this week, and I got Thor #22. I'm loving Thor. Iron Man wasn't bad. All right, Philadelphia. I gotta catch up on this. Issue 19. I think I'm up to 16. I'll be caught up on that soon. Star Wars: The High Republic Adventures, IDW. It's a cool book. It's more geared towards kids, so I like reading it, but it seems safe in this one. But anyway, you got a Padawan earning her stripes, becoming a full-fledged Jedi in that one. This is the last issue in the first phase of the New Republic, the High Republic, and they're going even further back in time in the High Republic adventures. So we'll see where that goes. But I also picked up the variant cover. I think this is going for $20 to $30 on eBay. It's by Katie Cook. Paid a little bit less than the 10 that you see on the sticker. But yeah, that was cool. Picked that up. So it's just cute. I like it. So, all right, we're gonna get into the rest of the books. I read this one actually this week. This is Berserker #7. I like it. I like Berserker. There's a lot of things going on. Berserker's meeting some higher ups now and stuff like that. I think it's going in a good direction. We get a lot of action, not in this book per se, but we get a lot of action in some books, and then some of them are a lot of talking. This one is a little bit more of the talking issue, but I like finding out a little bit more about the Berserker character. Some people just like when he goes berserk. I like to know the motivations behind. Well, I think by this point we already know the motivations behind the Berserker. But this is a story about a guy who has immortality and he just wants to be mortal. So I dig it. All right, next up was House of Slaughter 5, and stuff goes down. Ish goes down in this issue. Definitely, I think, worth a pickup. I got the B cover. Pretty sure this is the B cover. It's definitely not the A. So yeah, this is the B cover. And I just picked it up because you got these guys on the cover as opposed to Jace. Anyway, moving on. We got, not that I hate the character Jace in this book, but he's been in everything. So give me some different characters on the cover. All right. Moving on, we got Batman Detective Comics. This is 1054. This kind of puts us back to where the first issue of this story arc started, so we've come roundabout, and now with the next issue we'll push past and see what happened kind of there. It's good though, you really get to see, you get the story at like the most troublesome moment, and then we go back in time and it progresses us through all the stuff happening, and then we get back to this moment, but we've seen everything behind the scenes that led to that moment. So pretty good. I enjoy Mariko Tamaki's work. It's a lot since it's coming out every week, but I still enjoy it a lot. All right, moving on to the next DC title. We got Catwoman number 40. This is the B cover. This is the Jenny Frison. Yeah, I picked it up because it's dope. But the A cover this week was spectacular too. I thought about trading this in for the A cover, but I'm a really big Jenny Frison fan, so I decided to stick with this one. I love that Catwoman has come back to town. She's come back to Gotham. She's now, like the anti-hero, or she's the heroine, but on her own terms. She's always been a bad girl, bad. She's a badass mother. All right, and yeah, she's doing it on her own terms. She does help to protect this one individual. That one individual ends up getting hit by the mob. There's a mob hit put out. And so now she's out for vengeance, but in her own special way. Like, she has some items that were stolen and she's returning them back to these people without them knowing. So it's kind of like, I can get in and get out without you ever knowing I was here. And so, she says that's a scary thing, a scary proposition, that they don't know when she's around. So I loved it. I digged it. Catwoman 40, like I said, she's a bamf. All right, next up, we got Timeless number 1. This is the second print. This is the one with the new Punisher logo on it. I picked it up because of that. I haven't read it yet. Maybe I will read it. We'll see. But apparently, that's an event. And we'll get to it. Next up, we have Ghost Rider number 1 by Benjamin Percy. At first, I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna stay with this title. And then there was like a little twist at the end, and I was like, all right, you got me for at least issue 2. So it's pretty good. But the Ghost Rider, he's living that American dream life, wife, 2 kids, job. He's had some issues though. He crashed his bike. He's got stitches in his head. He's recovering from that. He's seeing a psychiatrist. She's, giving him some prescription drugs, and things aren't quite what they seem. So Ghost Rider is a really good, like, horror type of book. If you want to give it a try, if you're into horror, go ahead and read the Ghost Rider. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Last but not least, we have the Amazing Spider-Man 90. Out of all the Spider-Man comics that have come out, and maybe this whole 90 issue run, going back to Nick Spencer, this may have been my favorite issue. All right, and this is Gleason writing it, Mark Bagley on a lot of the art, and it was just classic Spider-Man action, some exposition, some Spider-Man character development. You got Peter Parker in here, you got Ben Reilly, and it was good. It was really good. And then at the end, you got that classic, like, team up, what's gonna happen next issue. Awesome. I love that issue. All right, comic fans, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up. Comment down below. That was my haul plus review, miniature reviews. I try not to spoil them for you, of each book, plus my little pickups for the week. So do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to get ready for next week's books. Peace!